or the Drake, but see, I call it the whole one because Drake got it from Hov. It's like the little,
the hand wave, the
little,
parade wave.
Yeah,
the parade waver.
Like rapper hands, you know.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what they call them, rapper hands.
I might throw a dab in there every once in a while, but that's for the kids.
Right.
Oh, this shit is the.
Oh, that's like the
turn up.
Yeah, that's. I was about to say that's the turn up.
That's the
turn
the
up.
horn when we used to be on the bridge.
Right. That's the.
You used to go on the overpass and get the semi
driver to honk the horn. That's what that is.
What's wild is like the power of influence. Like you just start automatically doing that. Sometimes when you hear a certain song,
yeah,
like, oh, okay.
Arms go crazy. You sitting in your seat in your car, just
like, oh,
turn up.
Control, man.
The turn up dance. That's what it is.
Too, that's the other thing.
The finger guns. Yeah, that's that tough gangster shit. That's that half. I want to be hard type shit. You know that shit's still in, believe it or not. A lot of studio gangsters. Unfortunately. So Mike Dreams.
What's up, man?
Young son.
Back in the day, took it back.
Right. Tell these cats who you are, man. Like for real. I remember the first time I heard about you. You was going under the moniker Young Son.
Yeah.
Young Son, spitting hella bars. You still spitting hella bars. But when I was first introduced to you, I got to know you as Young Son, and you was out here fucking killing shit, cat. Killing shit, man. Killing shit.
Young Son versus Mike Dreams.
Who's better? Who's better?
Young Son versus Mike Dreams. Damn, I don't know. I think they both got something going, but Mike Dreams, like I said before in some interviews and things, is just the maturation of me, like just
right.
Figuring out life. I think Young Son was like the novice cat, the hip hop fan who could rap, but he didn't know a whole bunch of stuff, but he wanted to be in the mix. So
right.
it was like a moment where I got to learn a lot of stuff. And it's funny because somebody tweeted me yesterday. It's his first rap blog that ever posted me. One of the first ones was Ill Roots. They was popping back in the day, like when blogs was really on. And I just had been searching through my little time. Y'all remember Young Son from back in like 2008? And I was like, damn. So it's cool that I did make an impression with that, you know. But I think by the time I changed my moniker to Mike Dreams, it was like I was ready to try to level up professionally. I still remember the exact moment when I changed it, and it was like really that turning point.
Right. So. Nice. Why Mike Dreams, man? Like, that shit sounds dope. It's like a dreamy ass name, like Mike Dreams. Like why Mike Dreams? You know, they got Mike Will. They got a bunch of different mics. Why Mike Dreams, man?
Well, at the time, when I was going by Young Son, that was like when it was hella like young.
Right.
So it didn't have a uniqueness to it. So I always like people's names that had like their real name in it, and if they wasn't gonna do their full real name, at least a representation of their name. So I wanted to put Mike in there. Right. And then at the time I was working on my debut album, which was called Dreamers Poetry. Okay. And so I was writing a lot of stuff with the dream theme. So I just happened to be, I was watching a show at Eclipse Records in St. Paul. I was watching a show, I think I was watching Bobby Raps way back before he was Bobby Raps performed. And it just popped in my head like Mike Dreams, that's what it's going to be. And I went home and changed everything. And that's when it became just a more marketable name, but also just it represents me. My name is Mike and I dream, or I got microphone dreams, you know, Mike Dreams.
I like that. I like that.
Tell us about Dreamers Radio.
The radio show that I do. So this past summer, I got a chance to link up with WEQY. It's a radio station out in St. Paul, predominantly a black radio station.
Shots Paul. Bang, bang.
And, got my first chance to really do a radio show. I'm actually on hiatus right now, but I'm trying to redefine it and figure out where it's going to go from here. But it gave me a chance just to get on the air and speak and play some stuff that I believed in or whatever it is. I played a lot of local cats. One thing I did learn a lot, even from when I was just first trying to come up, that people still care when they hear themselves on the radio. Like they still get excited, whether you know a new artist or whatever. Like you still want to feel that time where you was turn on your dial. So I tried to give that to some of the up and coming cats that I do rock with, you know, and let them know I'm playing them tonight. I'm shouting them out, and because I remember how big of a deal that was for me when that first happened. You know. Shout out Crusades, by the way. That was the first cat who ever played me on the radio. Right. And so that was like those type of moments. So that's kind of what I really got into it. I didn't do a lot of content on it yet, more so than play the music because I did want it to represent playing music. But I got some ideas and some visions for how I wanted to pan out and how I wanted to help bring the legacy of Minnesota hip hop to light. I think a lot of people forget about a lot of people after a few years or whatever, or as we
I
enter this
agree.
digital world,
Right.
you know, you got to figure out how to usher in what was created before that into the digital world, so it won't be lost. You know, because like somebody like me, I do care. Like in 20 years,
Right.
somebody who's like coming up wondering what Minnesota hip hop sounded like in the 2000s, 2010s,
Right,
they
right.
got to be able to find it somewhere.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And,
So you laying the legacy,
yeah.
or continuing the legacy, shall I say?
Definitely.
Because yeah, there was a lot of cats out here putting it down, man. A lot of cats nowadays. I'm gonna say I feel confident when saying I know they don't really know too much of the backstory of a lot of the pioneers that got these venues cracking and making opportunities for brothers to be able to have a platform and perform or be able to be heard and seen. You know, like before MySpace
sure.
and social media really started popping. Like, you know, so shout out to you for continuing that and acknowledging the cats. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody really a part of the scene, man. Even behind the scenes that ain't really seen sometimes, but they still part of the scene. Shout out to everybody behind that, man, because like we got a coalition out here, man. The Twin Cities, it's a lot of talent, but it's a lot of cats out here trying to get it. So it's like a big pool of sharks. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to eat, man, trying to eat. So we see you out here though, man. I see you out here. You've been doing it for a minute, still out here doing it. Like I said previously, Young Son. You know what I'm saying? And now Mike Dreams, man.
So we need to bring back the MySpace days where everybody was a superstar in their own right.
Right.
In their own mind,
Right. Who was your top 8 in MySpace? You probably had 2 bad
Top
bitches, somebody real popular.
I had a girl I'm sure was a catfish.
Right.
Of course, my wife, my crew, and then,
Nice.
some random people. Like,
Right.
I'm trying to think who I was fucking with back in the MySpace days.
I'm trying to-
You probably, I think Mike might have been in my top 8 at the time.
Top 8 spot.
Right.
Sir.
I think, who else is in my top 8? Probably D-Side.
Yeah.
Shout out to D-Side.
That's about 6 right there, I said.
So you had the top 6. I don't even remember, man. That shit was so fucking long
It started
ago.
with 4 and then it went to 8.
Yeah, whoever was cool with me
Yeah, exactly.
and put me
Or
in your
whoever I
top 8.
previously-
Yeah, if you put me in
mine
your
was
top
whoever
shit.
I collabed with recently and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I kept with my 4 stayed who they was and shit.
Right. If you fucked with me back then and I was in your top 8, then I probably return the favor and put you in my shit. Because you know the politics of social media. It's a lot of fucking games and schemes and little dick riding. It's dick riding here and there. I don't care what anybody says. Fuck that.
Your top 8 ass
You like my shit, I like your shit. That's just how it goes. That's the reality of life nowadays. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. How y'all feel about that? How do you feel about social media? How social media affected like the music game up here? Is it cliquish? Is that the cliquish?
I wanted to know like what's the do you feel a burden to keep up with social media? Like
As an artist?
as an artist, as somebody wanting to be current, as like even we're doing this and we want to promote the show,
Right.
You feel a burden that you have to like post something every hour, and then like even with this cut the crap shit, like now
Right.
motherfucker, everywhere I go, cut the crap, you gotta
Right.
keep that shit going.
That's your
No,
brand,
motherfucker,
yeah.
I want to do that when I want to do it. Don't put no pressure on me and somebody.
Right.
I got it. I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's your
People-
responsibility.
Yeah,
They're looking
like,
for
yeah,
it.
Nigga, you gotta keep posting that you taking the shit and cut the
Right,
crap and
right.
all that. Nigga, no, at my own will.
Right. Nice. Yeah, I feel like at a certain point, man, especially now, just with everything being so short attention span, man, you got to stay current, and that was like the deal with my shit, quality over quantity. Right now, as far as like with posting, being an artist, I feel like yeah, you need to be posting. I mean, if you got an audience to cater to, then you need to cater to the audience. You know what I mean? But I mean, some cats, I feel like they be going overboard. Y'all know who y'all. I ain't gonna say no names right now, but you know who you are. You're posting too much shit. Cut the crap.
Well, what's too much shit though?
Yeah.
Too much
you get a feeling.
bullshit. I'm saying
That's
shit
the
that don't
thing
make
with-
no sense.
That's the thing when you go through emotion. It's like you're fucking emotional, like you throwing up your emotion on your
Right.
page. Like one time you feel like laughing, then you feel like
Right.
being serious. Then you feel like going on a little Facebook crusade. Then you got to
Right.
promote. So I'm saying like, what's enough? I wonder if that's why people be deleting me sometimes because I post
Too much?
of shit.
It could be, man.
Could be.
Could be. But you ain't got to delete it, brother. Just take them out of your notifications. Don't delete them. Just take them out of your news feed. All the annoying motherfuckers that I know of, I just take them out the news feed. So yeah,
So what
yeah.
about
If I
you?
don't
You
like
think,
your shit,
like,
I'm out of your news
Do
feed.
you set like a time of when you're gonna post a new song? Like you don't want to hit too many posts within an hour or shit like that.
I've absolutely never been on like the too many thing because I don't know if people remember me from MySpace, but I used to fill up them bulletins with all types
Right.
of stuff.
Right.
Still do on
I
Facebook.
still do on Facebook. At the end
Right.
of the day, that's probably been like unique to me for years. It's like that. But at this point, unfortunately, or not even unfortunately, for some look at it, unfortunately, it's just the generation is what it is, and we'll have a conversation all day about oversaturation
Right.
or people being emo, whatever it is. But that's really what the generation is. Even for some of the old heads, they didn't assimilate it to it, so it kind of just is what it is. And I think depending on the type of music that you make, it all kind of contributes to your brand, you know. And I think we learned that from I gotta stop saying unfortunately, because not unfortunately, it just is what it is.
Right.
Guys like a Drake or a Kanye or something like that.
Right.
You know, all of them rants or the different things contribute to kind of what the content
the
is
motions.
in their music, and,
Right.
and people are pulled in by that. It's the same marketing behind a reality show or whatever like
Right.
that. Like K. Michelle's music was popping before she was on a reality show, but when
Right.
she showed out, people
That
showed
shit
up
went
about
up.
the
Yeah,
album.
yeah,
you know?
sure, yeah.
It's just part of it, and there's pros and
Controversy.
cons to it.
Right.
But it kind of is what it is. So I think the smartest people know how to use it as a marketing tool and as being sincere or whatever. You're trying to get out your product and things like that, but you also are a regular human being. So yeah, you're gonna feel a way about the election and something go off on a rant like that. Then you remember, oh yeah, I gotta put a video out too because I just paid $1,000 to do it. So I gotta
Right.
make sure I do my part on that. And so I think we're just getting closer to like this like more human feel or whatever it is. I used to think it was super fake when people felt like they were stars in their own right, but would
Right.
act just like real like
Local celebrity.
yeah, corny though and cheesy with it. Like
Right.
I used to go to shows a couple years ago and there'd be cats that had a little buzz or whatever, but they do stuff like they was doing the Mannequin challenge before they ever existed. They were sitting on the wall outside the venue, like waiting for somebody to come get autographs and stuff
Right.
like that. Like that's cool, I guess, but like that was just whack. Like now, like it's just getting closer to like the more human side of it, especially on the local tip.
Right.
You know, you'll 9 times out of 10 see one of your favorite rappers at the grocery store or like you know working or at McDonald's or at Whole Foods,
Right,
or
right.
Sun Foods getting a sandwich or something. You know?
On some real humane shit. Humble yourself.
Yeah.
Humble yourself. Show your real you, man. Yeah, a lot of cats out here be fronting, man. I know they put on that mask for like the online. You know what I mean? Just fronting for the groupies, for the likes or whatever it may be. How do y'all feel like for personally? Because I know both of y'all pretty popular, man. How do y'all feel? What's y'all's take on like just the whole Facebook promotional scam? That's what I call it. Like cats tagging you on shit that really has nothing to do with you. I've seen a lot of cats going crazy over this topic, just like, you know, like on promoters, you know, sounding off on niggas that...
It's one of them things, it's like you, it's a double-edged sword thing because you don't want to be tagged when people are promoting shit, but then when you're promoting shit, you're tagging
Right.
people.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
It may not pertain to them, but you want them to. Some of it's just they want attention, and you give it that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why you got like motherfucking filters where you can
Right.
be tagged or post on your wall or whatever. I don't get all mad about, oh, they tagged me in another video.
Right.
Like that's what they supposed to do.
What
you
if,
know what I mean?
what if it's somebody that you don't know, though, that tags you on something 3 times?
Well, if they want your attention, then you know what I'm saying.
You ain't going to sound off?
No.
Just don't.
I'm actually more
don't
annoyed
let
by
it
it.
post it on my shit. Like I
I'm
see.
more annoyed by the sounding off. Like I think that was whack. Like,
Yeah,
just like,
I think so,
So you
too.
took a lot of time and just did a whole post about people. You know,
Look, he'll keep tagging me
Right.
in song, but I'm a
Right.
rapper too. That's that
Right.
same shit.
Right.
That's a like
Right.
niggas got the mug face when you know what I'm saying, outside the thing, you know what I'm saying? But then when they come on stage, they want
Then they want the
you know,
love. Exactly. See,
But you gotta give and take, man. That's the thing about this.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like straight up. I rant off maybe once a month. I'll be having my man period, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've ranted off, man. I don't appreciate it, but like if it's overdone, then I'll say something about it. But I've already done my rant. My problem with the ranting is how many times you gonna rant about the same shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, just get it out your system, man. Get it over with. Maybe talk to a friend or something. They should come over. You know, they got like a prevention hotline. They should start that. Somebody should start that. Just like a whole Facebook rant prevention hotline. You know, to kind of keep some of your personal shit off Facebook.
See, that's what
Because
I'm
I
saying.
think
With somebody I don't fuck with or something. that
Right.
tags me. I let
Right.
them niggas get like a little hour of wall time before I
That's
delete
before,
it or something.
yeah. See, that's nice. I
if it's
respect
not-
that.
If it's whack, you know what I mean? If it's good,
Yeah.
I let it stay up. But
Right.
you know, I've always been partial to letting people post on my wall because niggas thinking I'm biased or whatever
Right,
from
right.
when I was doing the award show or whatever. So I guess it spilled over a little bit. Like I don't let anybody post on my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And,
Right.
but like I said, that was just a fear of people. Oh, like if I let you post, like, oh, that's your boy, man. That's why.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That bullshit. So,
Right. Now, here's my next question. Like personally, I'm gonna ask both of y'all the same question. Mike Dreams, you answer first. Have you ever had a real close confrontation over like online with anybody? Is there anybody, or can you tell me about one time you've had a real, like, if I see you in real life, I'll beat your ass confrontation online? Mike Dreams.
No, I don't think I have. It's nah, not really. Not that wasn't attached to like rap or like a diss record or something like that.
Right.
And in those times, the in-person thing didn't turn out like that. So it obviously wasn't that serious.
Right.
But yeah, I never had nothing deep like that. I think those only been connected to like, you know, over some rap beef stuff and like when we in this era of social networking, that's gonna spill over to social networking, but it's never just been over some straight up computer type stuff. That's crazy to me.
Right. How about you, Depp? Any beef online that could have spilled to real life?
Same thing. It could have, but it didn't. You know what I mean? Like it said, like you be mad for the moment. I'm the type of nigga I get over shit quick. If it don't happen in like 48 hours, nigga, I ain't even tripping over. You know what I'm saying? Like a hold of vendetta for like a year. Like, oh nigga, remember you talk show? Nah,
right.
If I don't see you in 48 hours, nigga, I ain't even think about you no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's grown man shit.
I've had a couple people threaten me and shit, and one of them I saw.
You got some controversial shit on your page. That's why, you know.
But I really don't. Like all my country, like you said, my controversial shit been over rap shit and awards. So
well, let me put it this way: you got a controversial audience. Cause some of your friends, I don't even know how you still friends with these cats, B. Like straight up, you put up with some shit. You got some friends.
I'm not a sensitive
Are they
man.
trolls? I'm just saying, you got trolls on your page because you got some cats that be sounding off on your page, and you deal with it pretty. I respect the way you deal with it, man. Like I'm entertained off a lot of shit.
That's the thing. I'm not a sensitive cat, first of all, so I'm not easily offended.
Right.
And like I said, like social media, we don't have no control over that shit. People can post and
Right.
say what they want to do. If you don't want anything out there, then don't post. It's
Right.
that simple. Like I've thought about deleting the troll cats sometimes, but there's been times when they've been hot and
Right.
they made the subjects hot.
Right.
There's times when they're annoying as fuck, but
Well,
like I said, I can't pick and choose.
Like now though, like this last week going down, y'all had to delete anybody due to racist comments or any shit that you really wasn't agreeing with? Did you get into any conversations?
I deleted some people during the Trayvon Martin shit, like 2 people, but ever since then, I'm like I said, I'm over the whole like emotional social media shit.
Right.
I'm numb to that shit. There's like there's not nothing. I keep them people too, so I can know what's up. Like if I'm interacting with people, I know how you have your pulse on what people are thinking from all areas.
Right.
So if somebody's pissing you off by something you post, that's good to know because I know there's people that think like that. And when I see you, I know how to maneuver around you.
I call that sucker ducking.
Yeah. No, I ain't even saying moving around them. I know how to deal with them. Face on,
Right.
Like.
I don't think I deleted anybody this week. I think the last time though was to keep it 100.
Yeah.
Some white cats who call themselves hip hop artists.
Right. Sounding
real on some other stuff. And
okay.
So at this point I would probably back up and reconcile that. But at the moment it was just like it was that time where you were just like, you know, y'all can't be talking like this, and then you're like, well, hey, come to my next show.
Right,
so you can talk about a medium that's rooted in us, you know.
Versus
that type of thing. So, but I tried to this year tone that down as far as because I'm always big on being open to people's perspectives,
right,
or whatever. So I'm not gonna delete cats, whatever. Let them say what they gotta say. Hopefully, it can be like a learning moment for most people.
Right.
And if it's not, it's not. I mean, you can't change. It's probably like a million people who think the same way. You can't change all of their minds as long as they don't try to turn up or nothing like that. Then it's all good.
That's right.
Because I'm saying most of the time in person, it's not good. It's just all on social media. So
that's
different when you see them in person. So I don't let that shit.
Right. I've had that experience too personally. Somebody sounding off on social media, like on my medium. You know what I mean? My account, and I seen the cat in real life, and it was a whole different story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm glad we didn't. Go in the more negative way because he's actually a cool dude, and I've actually, I've gained a lot of respect for him over the years. So, shout out to all the adult cats out here that can handle the trolls and just the social media backlash just off certain shit, man. It's social. You know what I mean? We can't take nothing too personal, but some cats do, unfortunately. Some cats end up fighting over this shit, breaks up families. Some cats talk about personal relationships and they spill their guts online, and it's just not a good look.
I'm about to say that's how we met on some almost Facebook controversy.
Right.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Them niggas did a parody of me and shit back in the day. Like, they got off of me, man.
Hey man, it's the media, man. It's the medium. Social media.
That's wild.
Hell yeah. So, Depp, man, what's going on for the birthday weekend, man? What you doing? How you celebrating your birthday, man?
I'm just laying low. I'm about to go to Senior Juan's, eat me some shrimp, have a couple cocktails, and after that it's whatever. I don't know. Some cocaine.
Nice. Cocaine.
Some other unmentionable things may happen tonight, I hope.
Okay,
but,
okay.
Probably not. I'm probably going to be in the bed early because I've been up early and shit.
Okay, I thought you was going out tonight. Script club, turning up, you know.
Nah, I got the ball and chain. I mean, she ain't
okay, 12 years. 12 years a slave.
12 years a husband.
Oh, man. It's all good.
It ain't going down.
It's all, I was going to say it's all bad. I was going to say it's all bad, but it's all good. It's all good.
I'm growing up now, man. He's
I'm just playing with
What you doing? You turning up tomorrow?
I'm not turning up. I actually just retired from turning up this past year.
You going to church tomorrow?
I'm going to church tomorrow.
Shout out to church, man. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to God in heaven. Whoever you believe in.
And then
Shout
on
out.
Sundays, that's like time I spend with my mom and dad, because as I get older, I see them less and less. So that's
Right.
like my time.
Yeah, man, you a good dude.
So we do that.
Family guy. Shout out to Mike Dreams, man. Ladies, he's a family guy. If you're looking, are you single, man?
No, I got a girl.
Ladies, sorry. He's taking.
With her as well.
All right.
My family tips the whole time, and then I think I got a video shoot like later that evening, so it's kind of like family and business stuff tomorrow.
Nice.
Maybe I get a Red Lobster meal in there or something,
Nice.
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Nice.
Speaking of family, there's another question I wanted to pose. I was talking to a coworker today, or the other day, and what do you think about a man getting married and taking on the wife's name, hyphenated name?
Oh,
like it'd be your name, her last name hyphen your last name.
What do you think about a man doing that?
Yeah, man. Like if I get married and I'm gonna take my wife's last name and hyphenate my name with it. Usually how women do.
Right.
Now guys are doing it too. What do you think about that?
I think that you must be in love. You got to be in love.
You will never hyphenate your name for your girl?
Nah.
No?
Nah, I'm just keeping it real. I will not.
I always thought it was overkill. Yeah. Period. But I mean, if it came down to it, if it was like a deal breaker on some love stuff, then yeah, I guess. But I just think hyphenated name is always been
She
whack.
said it. Yeah, she's like, yeah. If she don't want to marry you unless you did it, you would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would do it too?
Yeah. If that was the
If
that was the deal breaker, yeah, I guess it don't matter.
You wouldn't like, hell no.
I just have a long ass fucking last name. Huh? Yeah. That's got to go on your license too, right?
Exactly, right?
Yeah, the whole print your whole name as it's shown on your license.
You have a Mexican man name. That's how
right.
See, that's how Mexican men do. Actually, I thought it was the opposite. They take, when you see the Mexican dudes, we have like 3-4 names.
Yeah.
They take their mother's. So their last name would be their dad's name first, and then their mother's maiden name.
Oh, okay.
So like you'd be like seeing them Angel Gonzalez motherfuckers.
Right,
yeah,
right.
The mom's name is last.
Shout out to the Angel Gonzalez motherfuckers.
The mom's maiden name is last. I thought it would be the other way around, but no, they do it like that.
I never knew that.
But to do that work, but peep this, his ex-wife just remarried. She still has his name. Her new husband is his name. Took her name, which is his name.
So he added 2 extra names.
No. Her new husband has his last name, hyphen his last, or
hyphenated with her last name. Yeah, because
his ex-wife kept his name.
Right.
So her new husband has his name with his
her
own name. Her marriage
which
name.
Wasn't her original
Yeah, exactly.
name.
Her marriage name with his.
So her new husband took on her old
ex-husband's name hyphenated.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. It's like I said, it's got to be love. It's got to be love.
Hey,
fuck out of here.
Beyond love right there.
Fuck out of here.
That's more than love.
Yeah, that's sprung.
She got that killer.
She got that macaroni and cheese.
She got that flip flop. What they say?
It's that macaroni.
Running in flip flops.
She got them state fair feet.
Her sex sound like running in flip flops.
Right. Oh my goodness.
I was like, that's wild, bro. He took on the ex-husband's name.
Yeah, that's love. That's hella love.
That's love for you.
That's hella love.
Boy, if you don't get your
right. That's
and
super love.
He's like, man, what the fuck? He's like, man, is this real?
Right.
Like he has my name.
I'm dying
what
right
the
now,
fuck, yo? That shit was wild. I was like, I don't even know what to say, man.
It's gotta be love. It's gotta be love.
That's more than love. She must got some blackmail or something, boy. She
right.
must be taking care of him.
Right.
He must not have no jobs. All that shit.
Yeah. That sounds it.
He got all the odds stacked against him.
Right. He's a stay-at-home
husband.
Yeah, Manny. It's a Manny.
Husband-in-law.
Yeah, the man nanny. The Manny. You're a Manny.
He's the motherfucking husband-in-law. He got the ex-husband's fucking name hyphenated.
That's horrible. That's fucking horrible.
That's a cut the crap of the year.
Yeah. Cut that.
He got to get out of here.
You need to cut it.
I would put him on blast if I knew his name, but nah, I ain't gonna do all that.
All right, you're a good man for that, because I would have put his ass on blast. I don't care.
Rap is like what, donkey of the day.
Right.
Not really.
But it could be.
Could be.
Right.
It's just general thoughts. I be having crazy thoughts sometimes, man. I be like, what the fuck? I need to cut it.
You need to cut it.
You need to cut it.
You need to cut it. Oh my goodness. You know what I just thought about? So random. But you know what we was talking about earlier, talking about just getting your mind off the elections and, you know, another rapper's got to die and they're going to do shit like that. Johnny P, B.
Yeah.
See how the mind, see how everybody's mind is, not like it shouldn't be off the election, but yo, I don't know what's going on with Johnny P, but
I just jinxed him or something?
Nah, because this was before that. This before we walked in the radio station. Yeah.
I don't know if he passed all the way, but he's on life support.
Johnny P is on life support. If y'all didn't know, by the time this airs, I hope he's still alive and with us. I mean, he's a legend, man. Chi-Town, R&B, do or die. You know, he's got those keys. I'm sure if you heard Johnny P's music before.
He's a friend of the city for sure.
Absolutely.
Do or die, Johnny P up here like 3-4 times a year.
Man, they up here getting paid off Minnesota. I don't know who's bringing them every time, but
they getting paid.
I know their family thanks you. Yeah, their family thanks you. Their
they
family thanks you.
More shows here than in Chicago, probably.
Bone too. Bone be up here.
Yeah,
Bone is up here every other week. Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Management from up here.
Okay. Shout out to H.C. the Chemist too. He's doing big things. Big things.
That's what's up, man.
Nuts in your measy.
I've been trying to move up the corporate scale at work and shit. And it's like the more I analyze things and look at things, I'd be wondering, like, you know, like when you go through the whole interview process at a job,
right?
I'm starting to think I might be interviewing wrong the whole time. You know, like you try to say the right words. You're like, what would you do if it's a situation when a coworker couldn't quite hold up their load or whatever? You know what I mean? You try to come up with the PC question.
Right, with the politically correct answer.
I try my hardest to help them out and then find management.
Lying your ass off.
You're thinking about all this PC shit. I think I've been doing it wrong the whole time. I think they want the raw.
They do want the raw.
Fuck that nigga. I'm still do me. I'm gonna work hard. I don't care what he gonna do. And hey, I'm gonna tell y'all that he ain't work. You know what I'm saying? I think, what if they want us to do the opposite? I mean,
they might. They want to know.
What if they? Because to be a management, you gotta be an asshole.
Right.
First of all,
right.
It's in your genes. It's part of the job. They want you to be an asshole. So I was thinking about that. Like maybe, am I not asshole enough to be a manager?
Right.
Like, do I need to? When I get an interview, do I need to be like raw with it? Like, man. It's about the company first, and then me.
Right. I heard an actual comedian last night. He was listening to the little comedy radio, but dude said something to the effect of like, you know, he was just talking to people in general, but he said every black person at work, he was talking to white people, like, you know, the nigga that you work with. Well, guess what? He's not that same nigga when he goes home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Definitely not. You know, you got to go to work. Yeah, you got to put the work face on.
Because I don't do that. I don't change up. Man, that might be the other factor that I am too raw.
Right. It could be.
I be saying cut the crap at work and cussing white. Nigga, the damn election, I call every white dude at work an asshole. Damn. I mean, you an asshole. Y'all people fucked it up for us, man. What's up with your people? Every white person.
Damn. Yeah, he's raw.
Man, this nigga ain't going never.
Let's do it. This is raw. Yeah. You gonna get the same shit. He's telling you he's not gonna change at work, man. I hope that you remain true to yourself at work. But brother, I'm letting you know you might get fired with that fucking attitude. That's all I'm saying. You ain't got to kiss the white people's ass, but they could fire your ass at any time. It's part of the contract, my nigga. Right.
I don't even like people different person every day you meet them or every day at work.
Right.
One day they're happy, one day they're sad, one day they ain't talking.
Right.
No, I hate people like that. Actually, me.
Right.
Same thing every day, nigga. Whether I'm
depressed, asshole, every day, all day.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna say asshole, but I'm gonna talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna joke.
Right.
I'm gonna say this job ain't shit. I'm gonna say you ain't shit if you ain't working right, motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna do.
Right. I like that, man.
That's what's up.
Mr. 100 over here. Mr. 100.
I say 99.95. Let's say that.
I like that. I like that even better. That's that more.
Because I got a little warm-up stage. You can't talk to me the first half hour I'm at work.
Okay. I respect that.
It's all good.
I like motherfuckers like that.
I just ain't this ain't the first. I got to warm
up.
Man.
Right.
Like, as soon as I walk in the door, like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, man.
Right. Calm down.
Let me
calm down.
And I just walked in the door.
Right. You got the early job though, so you up here getting it. Shout out to the go-getters, man. Everybody going out here working and shit, doing their thing. My dreams, man. You work besides doing music? Do you got a job? Where would you be at, man? Do you want to talk about that? Could we ask you that? Like, do you have a job? Where you working at?
I do youth work, and so I get to float around a little bit more. Like currently, I'm doing some stuff at the Capri over there with POIC. With,
Okay.
A group of young guys and girls working in the studio.
Nice.
And I'm supposed to be doing some programming like that over at Hope Community coming up pretty soon here, right here on the south side.
Okay.
So that's my main job, and I've been doing youth work for like 10 years now.
Right.
So that's the field I like to be in.
Right.
In that, and it's funny because when you talk about that, like about being real and raw, when you're in that setting, like it's a lot of maneuvering through the day and decompressing afterwards.
Right.
It's just kind of how it's set up.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Nice. And that's your actual, that's your jizzle. That's your paycheck.
Yeah.
Nice. Because, you know, cats be out here, like, they be rapping, and, you know, I respect the hustle life, but fam, you can't be out here rapping and doing all this big boy shit and then be, like, asking for rides home after the shows, fam. The shit just don't equal out. I mean, if you just gonna be a real nigga, be a real nigga, man. Go out here and get this change. Just be a real person. Don't be that cat like my man said, doing a mannequin challenge against the wall. You know, just trying to act so bougie and shit because, you know, you done got fucking 300 likes on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I feel like if you talented enough or whatever, if it pops off for you, that time will come. And then once it pops off for you, you probably won't want to act like that either.
Exactly. You're gonna need the fans. You need the fans, man. You can't be like that. You need the support. We made you.
Yeah, for sure.
We made you.
So we got one artist besides yourself that that you put all your money or whatever to invest in, or all your energy to promote, to put on for our city. Who would it be besides yourself? One person.
One person. Mike Dreams. Go.
One person from our scene.
Yeah.
If you could put one person. If you can invest money and put one person.
It's like we're gonna put all our
resources
on them. It's like they gonna put on for us, or we ain't gonna be on.
Who would that one person be?
Well, you know what? I mean, I got like two answers, but my first answer would be one of these kid artists that I work with. Reason being, they have a lot of time to grow and evolve and be the future. So this is an artist I'm working with named Kit Kat. She's a 10-year-old.
I just seen her in our studio messing with Katana. Shout out to Kit Kat.
Yeah, Kit Kat.
Get it in. Do your thing, baby girl.
And she was on Sway in the morning when he came in here.
That was
sound set, yeah.
Right.
The girl, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Nice.
And so she's been working hard.
The future.
Oh yeah, she was with you.
Yeah,
okay,
she's with me. So she's
The youth.
So that idea of just somebody starting so early and getting the chance to have those avenues, I put everything behind that. You know, just because that's, you know, still in the learning process mode.
Right.
As far as like artists that are already out, I mean, to keep it 100, just from who I work with, I really, really, really want to see my friend Ashley Dubose win completely.
Nice.
And she's been winning lately, but I mean like win completely, which is like worldwide. You know?
Right.
She has the potential and the sound to do it, and I'm just looking forward to what's coming next because it's you know, everybody felt a certain way like when Prince passed about the next legacy, like, you know, everybody should have the chance and potential to be like, you know, legend,
right,
you know, iconic from our city, you know.
Right.
And so I really want to see that happen for sure.
Nice. I like that. I wasn't even really expecting that answer out of you, but that's dope. And I know you've worked with Ashley Dubose, so that's super dope, man. She's very, very talented. Absolutely. And yeah, I would sponsor that, man. Like straight up. You? I would sponsor that. I like what Mike just said. Ashley. Listen, no, I'm just saying he changed it up only because look, and like I told him, I wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting something like a Mac Herb or something. You know what I mean? Just somebody that's kind of in the spotlight, right. And the cats that's out here like getting it, but like I really didn't even think about Ashley, and I should have because she's nationwide, but talent wise, like she's got a. I feel like she could have a global effect and actually blow up and make historic or legendary type music and represent from Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Sure. With soul. So shout out to Ashley Dubose. I'm gonna second that. How about you, Duck? Back. One person.
I'm gonna have to say
Muja.
Yeah, I got
shout out to Muja. Talk to him today. So he on the way to Cuba. Shout out to Muja.
Yeah, see, I had to give it to him just from the. I just think like if he was put on the national front, that he could shine and be a little different, or
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Given he's dope as fuck, but I think if he got like a mainstream opportunity,
right, the right platform,
he could like right. You know what I'm saying? He could get people checking for us.
Right, right. You
know what I'm saying? He's got his own style and shit. You know what I mean? He don't really sound like a different coast or anything. You know, he got his own identity and shit, and he got a lot to say.
Right.
Absolutely.
I like that. That was solid, man. Hip hop, yeah, as a whole has changed, man. There's a lot of dope shit out, and there's a lot of not dope shit out. Like, what shit don't you like right now? If there was one group, hip hop, I don't care where they're from, here, national, worldwide. What right now though? They got to be current. What don't you rock with, Mike Dreams? What aren't you listening to, and why? What won't you listen to? Hip hop,
like what I don't listen
hip hop.
to.
What do you consider trash? What's trash to you right now in hip hop? What's trash?
The whole freshman class, pretty much.
And why? Give me one rapper and why. That you just won't fuck with.
I don't think nothing's trash, first of all. But
cut the crap, man. Cut the crap. Let it out.
I'm trying to really pick. There's an actual answer I have that people are not gonna like, and
that's all right.
And it has nothing to do with nothing. I don't like MF Doom with a passion.
Right.
For whatever. I don't know what it is.
Just ain't feeling it?
I don't like it. I don't like him.
Right.
And so I always bring that up, and that's like real unpopular. So that's somebody I don't listen to. Period.
Right.
But it's been that way. As far as like the new rappers and things like that, I probably do the most defending of it. Not from a standpoint that I even listen to it, but just they it's self-expression. Like it is what it is.
Right.
I don't really like. I don't really like when some of the new cats get on there and be cocky about not somebody pointing out what they should know just as an artist, period.
Right.
And they act like it's like so offensive or whatever. So I guess I could say I don't rock with certain attitudes. I don't rock with Lil Uzi Vert's attitude on the radio when he gets called for his thing. I don't really rock with that. But as far as cats doing what they do, that's gonna always be it because we're always changing and being different. And like 15 years ago, it was another batch of cats where people was like, "Oh, these niggas is whack. They suck. They killing hip hop."
Right.
And then years later, Nelly's still making music. So it's like
that's what Jay Dilla said. He had